Debbie and I'd love to obviously know a bit about the growth program. So I know when you came to me last year, we were miraculously connected, weren't we?
Yes.
And you spot. I think I said something like, "I'm about to do a webinar and I'm really scared and I'm going to sell live or something on my webinar." And you were like, "I'm coming," and I was like, "Oh my god!" And then you were like, "I don't mind if you sell live." And you bought the growth program live on the webinar. And and I don't think we really knew each other before that, but I think, you know, you were early stages of setting up your business.
Yeah. I was still studying, actually.
You were still studying.
But I knew where I wanted to go, and I knew I needed the business side.
And you were very dedicated to doing the work. I remember that, and it was great. But I'd love to, you know, talk to you a bit about that. Like, what did you know, how did it help you, the growth program, and what did you take from it?
Okay, so I came on to the growth program because I knew really nothing about growing a business. I knew nothing. I knew where I wanted to be, but I saw you actually on a LinkedIn thing, and I thought, I love you as a person. I actually bought into you as a person.
That's nice.
You have this trusting, lovely side of you that I thought, you're the one, because you get many people on LinkedIn tell you, oh, come and, you know, they DM you, come and and you just had this approach that was just lovely. And I came to the growth program because I just needed some guidance, like coaching on that business side. And it just looked a great opportunity to for you to open my awareness up about who was I, what am I doing, what am I about, what's the best thing about me, what's going to make me different, what's, you know, all those things that just go on in your head and you don't really know what it is. Coming onto the growth program, you had it all laid out in really simple, lovely ways of looking at it, and very easy when you go, oh yeah, you know, and very real and honest. And you know, you picked things out that were so obvious, but I was not seeing. I mean, you literally have put me on a road that I would never have gone on. It was so obvious.
I love that. And that's the thing about being the guide, isn't it? And having that kind of mapped out, because obviously you have your specialism as a transformational life coach and are really good at that. Then we have this other skill set, don't we, when we want to build how do we build a business? How do we create a compelling offer? How do we build those partnerships? How do we price our products? Like, all of this stuff is kind of like, it's such a big thing. And actually to have that all laid out makes a big difference, because I think also you can spend a lot of time researching, and to have it all poured into one place just saves you so much time.
It's like, don't concentrate on those things. This is it. This is like the quick 5-step guide to Emmy's been through it. She knows what she's talking about. You truly trust her, and then you can just get rid of all the outside noise, can't you?
There's so much noise.
Things that matter, like having that focus, isn't it? On the we all know that Emmy loves the mission critical, but having that focus on what am I going to do to build my business that's making the biggest difference, than trying to spread yourself thin and doing lots of different things everybody tells you you should do. Like, actually, for most businesses, there's probably 2 or 3 things that make the biggest difference. And being able to kind of distill that and boil that down just saves heartache as well. Time, effort, and heartache of going, this isn't working.
And the mission critical that I came up with was exactly what I've done, and it's exactly how the business has grown because of the things that you put in. I think if I didn't come and see you, I would have been local life coach to my area on the minimum you can get for coaching, and wouldn't ever have used the potential. And I'm so far from that because of where Emmy had actually pitched me. And
where are you now? Where are you now? I want to know. I mean, I kind of know, but it's like amazing. So what is this, like 6 months or something? And you're
is it not even that? Because I actually came to you whilst I was still studying, you know. I was but that's me. I'm always on the next thing and the next thing. So I'm
So where have you been? You know, where are you now? Because you said you're not doing the local life coaching. You know,
No.
and I know that's what you're thinking. And I was thinking you've got so much potential. You know, like you should be there, like coaching the CEOs of these big businesses and coaching the leadership team and doing workshops in those kind of big fashion brands. So I'd love to know, like, have you managed to get in touch with any of them yet? Are you in talks with any of them?
So where I am now is that, well, one of my mission critical was LinkedIn, is to use the platform of LinkedIn. And the best advice you gave me was just contact to that level of those people within those businesses. So I just went on premium for a month and done that, and that was amazing. That was the best advice that you could give me. And contacted them and just had sort of easy kind of chats with them. And so I connected to all those people. Then I got quite a few clients from doing that, and I have one-to-one clients, and they are CEOs and they are creative directors. And then can get and then when you get so they're on like my 12-month program, so amazing, they can see how good I am, and then they now have put me in contact with their HR teams.
Fabulous. That's amazing.
Well, I've had her. So I done like 3 sessions for free with these directors, and then they decide then, oh, okay, I know what she's about. I mean, you have to do that when you start. And then it's just word of mouth now. And I do now have 500 more so connections of directors and designers in Milan. I have a client who is in Milan, and then that opens up to now I can go into Europe, and
amazing.
It's just opened up. So at the minute I'm on this kind of networking, opening up. That's how I've done it, and it just will snowball. But my absolute mission is to get, and I'm in talks with the big retailers and brands on actually coming in and getting it right in the root cause within the industry. That's as well as my one-to-one clients. That's my passion. I want to be like the person in the industry to make the change.
You're already doing it. It's amazing.
I'm doing it.
Yeah. And just to see your confidence, to go and connect with all those people and start those conversations, and to charge, you know, to be charging for the transformation you're providing, and to be charging what you're worth. You've got like however many, you know, what was it, 20 plus years experience, haven't you?
Absolutely.
So
experience in the retail industry, passion and burnout and impossible.
It's huge. It's kind of like it's so needed. And I think also when you're so passionate about it, I mean, and you've also had that lived experience, how can people not buy into that?
And then the other mission critical was the pricing. You gave me some incredible advice, and I have stuck with it. And that advice you gave me was very true. And that is, charge what you honestly deserve to get, you know. Charge, you know, look at the price and look at your target, and don't underprice yourself, really. That was. And I also, looking at, you know, the pricing structure, I decided I wasn't going to put my pricing on my website, because, you know, you have to charge kind of individually. You can't really, well, you have a figure on what you do for one-to-one, but when it comes to business coaching, it's all very different. So you can't really put a price on your website. So that was the best thing that I ever done. And then the next thing was, my last mission critical was videos.
And I see you doing videos. I saw you doing a video yesterday. Fantastic. And it's amazing.
I've actually got quite a few in the pipeline. So, and I absolutely thoroughly enjoy doing them. So my biggest passion is to get people, either my clients or people within the industry, to talk about their experiences. And I could not believe how many of my clients said, oh my God, yes. Oh my God, I want to, yes, let me do it. And I will have coming up the creative directors at Boohoo doing one, just to get out on a video on my LinkedIn that this is how real it is. And these are like people in the industry that are kind of up there, and it's real. What's going on is real. And so I just thought it was a great way of kind of opening up, getting in it out the closet. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And I've got some fantastic people that want to do it. I mean, it's kind of like another sideline to what I'm doing.
It's brilliant. And I think
I'm like a firm cotton.
I love it. The firm cotton of imposter syndrome in the fashion industry. That's great. But also, like you said, kind of blowing the lid off it, like making it visible. You're making yourself visible, but you're also talking about it and kind of taking it away from the, there's no mystery around it. It's just this is how it is. And lots of people, and look at these creative directors that recognize this. And then that's going to help people coming up from the bottom, isn't it? Feel that it's normalized.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
I can see that you're on a massive mission here.
I am.
To change the industry, which is fantastic, isn't it? Like amazing.
Yeah,
and I love it.
And it's so good to see that, like, to be honest, like, I'm amazed. You obviously are amazing, and I think if you take action, you will get results. I'm amazed by what you've managed to do, because since the growth program, it's been brilliant. But I'm just so happy that, like, you're getting results, not just results for yourself. You're helping all these people, and it's such an important topic. And you're doing something that's really fantastic. And the people you're helping need you. The companies that you're helping need you. And it's been amazing. And I just want to say thank you, because you actually showed up, did the sessions, did the work, and implemented it. And then obviously you prove that if you do that, you will get results. Like you
so said, many things that have worked in my growth is everything that you said: customer onboarding, offboarding, the customer journey, the lovely book that I give my customers.
Love it.
The whole thing about keeping your customer, your client happy. It will then, if you keep them happy, it will grow. And also right at the beginning, it's not always about the financials thing. It's about networking, proving to people you can do it. That it's kind of like, what is success? I don't see it as a big monetary thing at the minute. For me, success is to get somebody on a video and talk about their imposter syndrome. That's success to me. And it's going to then lead to other things. But success to me is, as I say, it's about getting your network and getting out there, and you will have falls on the way. But
well, you're doing that, and you're also signing new clients and getting amazing deals. So you're doing it all, and I think, well done. Hats off to you. We keep these short and sweet. I just love this conversation so much. We normally keep it to 20 minutes, don't we, Debbie? But like imposter syndrome,
you see,
exactly, burnout, results. Women helping each other. I love supporting women. I also love seeing women charge what they're worth. And like on the growth programs, I pretty much helped everyone with their pricing. I do remember that because it feels to me like a lot of people are undercharging.
And what I loved, Emmy, is that you was quite open with it. Everyone was talking about it openly. This is how much I don't know. You need to charge more. It's not it was quite it wasn't everyone wasn't worried about talking about it. I loved that people said, this is how much I charge, and everyone went, oh no, you need to charge more.
Exactly. We're all supporting each other. Exactly. And that's important, isn't it? Susan, thank you so much for the work that you do, for the fact that you've jumped on board with your videos and your pricing and your customer journey and everything. It's been amazing. And
it's all down to the growth program. I mean, because I really wouldn't be sitting here now. I would love it doing my local life coaching.
Well,
and instead you're changing the world. Big seismic changes. That's what we want, isn't it? Women to think big and do big things.
Absolutely.